Hi guys, this is Maggie from Digital Nomad, and in today's video I'm going to move forward with our plan and focus on the work opportunities. Because so far we covered all the aspects that relate to finding accommodation and packing and traveling, and obviously once this is already sorted out, um, if we want to um, sort of support ourselves financially during our travels. Obviously, we need to work digitally online because this is the best way to travel and work. So work online. All you need to do is just pack a laptop, and you can work from any place in the world. Well, this sounds very enticing. Obviously, you need to find ways to make money. So, how to utilize what you already know, or the skills that you already have, and translate it into into a service that someone will be ready to pay for. So, in today's video, I'm going to cover the topic where you should start advertising your services. If you know what you want to do, if you know that you are good at for example, you are great at designing websites, you are great at building websites, you can design logos, you can be virtual assistant, because this is a very popular choice as well. I hire a few virtual assistants at the moment, and these, they are absolutely fantastic, and I rely more and more on them, and that's what I try to do. I try to move away from being so involved in everyday tasks when it comes to rock paper copy, because I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I want to move forward to other projects as well, and sort of leave this in full operation, but I won't be as involved as I used to be in the last 2 years. But I'm going to analyze how it all started in my instance, because this whole video series is based on how I designed this journey, how I designed this lifestyle, and how I did it step by step, and what worked for me and what didn't. So um, today I'm going to show you which website I have used in the past when it comes to finding work. So I definitely relied on Upwork. So I'm going to log in at the moment because it asks me to log in. And Upwork, you can find it on upwork.com. So you can see this is UPWORK. You can register there as a freelancer first, because you will be looking for a job, and then register your profile. So you put your skills, what you're good at, and how can you help um, other people who are looking for help, who are looking for freelancers. You have to define your pay per hour. How much are you willing to work for? I think my initial rate was, I don't remember, about $5 or $6 per hour, and I started by applying for jobs, to write articles. So I was writing articles within the niche of health and wellness, because I was really interested in these topics, and I found them fascinating. And it was really interesting period for me, because I love health food, I love living healthy lifestyle, and I loved writing and finding more about new innovations, new products that are being introduced to the market. And so I really enjoyed working there. The pay wasn't perfect, but it definitely helped to bring some money in the beginning. I think that I was paid for 1,000 word article. I was paid $20, 20 US dollars, and it used to take me a whole day to create the whole article. So I remember I started doing it while I was still at my parents' house, so I didn't start house sitting. My mom was really worried about me. She said, you're not going to make it into career if you're going to spend a whole day writing one article that basically is like $20 per hour. Sorry, $20 per day for the whole article. Um, but yeah, she just didn't have the vision that I was hoping that I do have, and I did. But I knew there's, it will lead to better projects and the better money. But it's just different reality, because obviously this is all based online. So it's hard to grasp for, for our parents, how you actually can make money online. This is such a elusive, elusive concept of, making money out of nothing. What do you mean? You don't like work in a shop. You don't make anything physically. You don't create anything. So yeah, this is really strange concept, and it's definitely justified that they are questioning it. But anyway, Upwork is one of the platforms, and I found a lot of work through Upwork, a lot of work. So it is a lot of sort of applying for new jobs, finding the applications, filling up the some sort of work forms that you have to fill in when applying for a new job. So it takes a lot of work. And then if you're on a free profile, or if you're on this lower tier profile, your profile comes with some kind of limitations, how many jobs you can apply per month. So you've got a number of tokens, how many tokens you can use to apply for jobs. Once you lose these tokens, once you use these tokens, you cannot apply for any more jobs. So this sucks a little bit, unless you pay for the premium profile or package. I'm not sure how it is. Logged in as a not as a freelancer, but I'm logged in as a client. So I'm logged in this profile. Basically, I hire freelancers, so I won't be able to view my older profile from this one. But yeah, this is great. I was less lucky hiring people on Upwork, I have to say. Although many people say that you get more luck hiring people on Upwork. That was not my experience, but definitely found a lot of work for myself as a freelancer on this platform. So I do recommend it. Another platform that I was successful on was People Per Hour. Now on this platform, this is peopleperhour.com. On this platform, you have to create a profile for yourself, similar to Upwork. You collect feedback from people. You can invite your friends, or invite your previous employees, or people who you're acquainted with, to leave a feedback for you, and to leave to give you credit for some kind of skills that you want to build. And this is great. I think I didn't really have that much luck with finding jobs through People Per Hour. I think I found maybe one or two assignments through this website, but still doesn't hurt having your website, having your profile there. And I think once you have your profile, you have to post this kind of gigs. So it's similar to Fiverr, that you post the gigs. I think I had gigs similar to, I will write 1,000 article for $20 and so on. And I wrote detailed description what's included in the gig. So if someone is looking for 1,000 words, they're going to purchase your gig. So you can have as many gigs as you want. As far as I know, you can have different ones that match your skills, or that match the path that you want to go on. Yeah. Craigslist, it is good as well. Less than posting your profile, less than posting your offer, but looking for jobs remotely. But you have to be careful that some of them will be tied to a certain location. So this is obviously, it loads as Malaysia because I'm based in Malaysia, but there's loads of, I think the main ones are in USA. So if you want to change location, just have to I think you just have to, okay, worldwide, you change to worldwide, America, Asia. So if you want to find remote work from USA, just go to Americas. Why is this Americas? And opens in South America. I'm not sure. Oh, United States. There we go. I'd like to use your current location. Don't allow at the moment. And then what I did, I think in the beginning, I went to New York because I thought I will get most most offers from New York, and I think I clicked on New York City, and then you can find jobs in your area. So for example, writing, editing, I was interested in these. Skill trade, craft, real estate, marketing, PR, and internet engineers. I'm not sure if it's more towards engineers or more towards internet. Customer service, admin office. Sometimes you can get admin offers to work as virtual assistant remotely. So you can click full-time or part-time. I think telecommute, it means that you can work remotely. Let me just check it. Remote, yeah. So you can see that these, if you click telecommute, you will only see the offers that are available remotely, so you can work remotely, so you can work online. They will pay you, but you will be able to submit the work via email or whatever they want, so you don't have to travel anywhere, you just can work from home. So all you need to do is just click telecommute, and then you can click another location, you can click completely different location on Craigslist, on the country, you can change it here, and then look for different locations. Obviously, it's a lot of clicking and selecting and searching, but it's worth it. In my opinion, I think when you do this kind of work, it's better to secure something that is long term instead of looking for single gigs, because if you were to do it for a single gig that, I don't know, that ends next week or in few days time, it's just too much time consuming, isn't it? After a few days you will just get exhausted. I remember I was exhausted filling up those forms on Upwork. I just found that so mind-numbing. So if you were to search for jobs like that, in that way, that you have to do a lot of work like that, it's better to search for a job that is ongoing, either full-time or part-time. So I'm going to close the Craigslist tabs. This is Upwork again, so this is the old tab, and then Fiverr, the last of these websites. I wasn't really lucky when it comes to finding jobs on Fiverr. I'm quite happy hiring somebody on Fiverr, and I've had mostly 80, I would say 80-90% very, very positive experience, and I found ongoing VA that is a fantastic lady that is perfect with research tasks. I found her through Fiverr. Funnily enough, I didn't hire her on Fiverr, but what I did, I contacted her about the gig, about some random gig that I was looking to, to hire somebody for, and her reply was so enticing, so detailed, and so she was really willing to help me in any way possible, that I thought that I really need to stay in touch with her, because I just loved her attitude. I loved her attitude to work, to the task, and so on. So I hired her, not for this particular task, but I hired her and still do so on other research tasks, because she is just absolutely amazing. And so these are those websites. Different websites that I use, this is this lady Sherry. She's fantastic. that I use for finding work is LinkedIn. I think you have to pay every time you apply for jobs. Or no. You have to pay if you post a job, but I think you can apply for jobs for free as a freelancer, so that's a great way. But I have to stress that most of the jobs are linked to a certain geographical location. So there's fewer remote jobs, but definitely jobs that if you're looking like serious job in your own city, like if you live in London, if you live in quite a big city and you're looking for digital marketing job, or some kind of really um, good paying job, you can find it through LinkedIn. But it doesn't necessarily work for digital nomads as we try to cover in this video series. Um, another another website or another way of finding clients that really worked for me, and this is not something that you might like to hear, but it basically is called emailing people. So what I did when I started profiling further what I want to do, and I knew that I want to optimize websites, I was contacting other website owners and saying them, would you like me to create or to prepare free website critique of your website? And many people were saying yes, majority of people were saying no, but that's another story. But um, it involved that I would create a free website critique and then offer my services in optimizing the website. And it really does work. People definitely do need help with optimizing the websites. It definitely was helping that my rates were really low. At the beginning, I think I was charging $100 for optimizing whole website, my very first project. So I'm not surprised that people were really happy to hire me, because obviously now after 2 years my prices are significantly different. But in the beginning they were very friendly, and I was doing a great job because I had 9 years or 10 years experience beforehand optimizing websites, and I knew how to work on Shopify. So I was offering amazing value for those $100. That's why I always had high results from this kind of cold emailing. But then have a good you have to know that you are offering value, because you can cold email people and they just don't find value in your email, in your offer, so they just ignore it. And it happened to me many times. I think it took me few attempts before I found the golden content of the website, the golden method, how to actually phrase my email, um, which phrases to use to actually encourage people and to make people want to use my services, and to make people intrigued by my offer. So yeah, it takes a lot of practice, but it definitely is working. Facebook groups. Now, I wasn't lucky with Facebook groups when it comes to finding job, but I am lucky finding freelancers at the moment through Facebook groups. So I am hiring the VAs that I'm hiring at the moment. I found through Facebook groups such as Virtual Assistant Philippines and so on. So I'm hiring virtual assistants from Philippines, and basically what I did, I posted an offer that I'm hiring people, and people were contacting me. So if you are looking for a job as virtual assistant, you can join these kind of groups. It doesn't have to be in your geographical location. You can join the ones in USA, because obviously they will be paying more. And and just reply to the offers that are being posted. And it doesn't matter that the offer was posted, I don't know, a week ago or 2 weeks ago. You can still apply, because the VAs unfortunately come and go. The first VA, I think, lasted 2 weeks, and then she said that she is busy in the following week, so I had to find somebody else, and it was after 2 weeks, and I found somebody much better than originally her. And I'm still looking, because the VAs, the single VA won't cover all the aspects of work that I want to outsource. For example, one person won't be able to cover SEO and social media and website optimization and forum posting. It doesn't happen that one single person will have all those skills. It would be great. Obviously, I do have these skills, but it took me 10 years to acquire. But obviously, if somebody doesn't have the same path, it means that I need to hire few freelancers, and each of them has got single or few jobs that they specialize in. Also, YouTube tutorials. While you won't be able to find jobs through YouTube tutorials, but you will be able to see how other freelancers, what is their journey, how they were finding, how they found their first job. It helped me tremendously when I started out. I was watching all those video tutorials on how to create your profile, how to search for work, how to maybe ask other of freelancers if they have too many jobs, maybe they can give one to you, one of their clients. It's so inspiring how many people, what other ideas they have got, how do they find their jobs, how do they find their first writing job or copywriting job, and so on. So I hope you like this video. If there's something that I didn't cover, please leave the comment below and ask on the topic that you're interested in. I'll be happy to create a new video tutorial within this series to make it more complete. And please like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and visit me on www.rockpapercopy.com. Thank you so much. Bye bye.